Hello everyone, welcome to this video. It's crazy business. I got a friend request on Facebook from somebody who I used to do guard with, and I was like so shocked to see that because I was like, oh my god. Anyways, hi everyone. This little bit, like the first half probably of this video, is going to be filmed on my phone because my camera was dead because this was a last minute decision. It is actually 10:40 at night right now. And I decided something crazy. I know that no one really like asked for this or cares, but I'm doing this anyway. So I thought it would be fun and I wanted to. So I low-key figured that might be better. Is it? Let's see. Okay, it is. So basically, I was a really big Descendants fan from when the first movie first came out in 2015 and all the way until probably about 2020. I also have the Isle of the Lost books. I bought them. Well, my mom bought them for me for us to read together, but she saw them and she knew that I was excited for the movie and she was like, oh my god, we should read these together. And I was like, yeah, so she bought them so we could read them together, which we did. Before the movie came out, I want to say like probably like a month before it came out, and I started to read it a little bit with my mom, but then like we started to really read it after the movie came out because it was like I wanted to see like the difference in it, so I waited. But I also have the Isle of the Lost books, I have Mal's spell book, Evie's designer book, like, I have all of it. When I tell you I was a big fan, I was a big fan even down to the books. And I was a big Disney Channel fan, and I was a big fan, well I still am a really big fan of Dove Cameron, and I'm a big fan of all of them, but like I'm a really big fan of Dove Cameron, and I was a big fan of Cameron Boyce as well. And I loved the Descendants movies. As I said, like I was a huge fan of the Descendants movies, and every summer I go back and I rewatch all 3 of the movies because they're just really good. They're just that good. And then I saw that they were making a Descendants 4 and coming out with it, and I was not going to watch it because I felt like the way that Descendants 3 ended was perfect, and it was I didn't even watch The Royal Wedding, which was the animated series that came out. It did have all of the original cast members in it, minus Cameron obviously, and it was the animated series that came out, and it was pretty much just like Ben and Mal getting married, and I didn't watch that either because I thought that it was like perfect, and in my mind they were all living like happily ever after and it was perfect. So I didn't even watch that, and I wasn't going to watch Descendants 4 for like the same reason. And I'm not saying that them making a Descendants 4 is them like not honoring Cameron, but I feel like to honor Cameron I like didn't, and his memory, I like didn't want to watch it because I like, and like I said, I feel like the way it ended was perfect, and I don't think they needed to make a 4th movie, and there's so many plot holes and there's just so much stuff that I would go on the biggest rant for. I've gone on it multiple times on separate occasions talking about this rant about how I feel that they should not have made a 4th movie, and pretty much just I don't think that they should have made a 4th movie, and I was never gonna watch it like at all. And that's like, I'm not gonna get into the rant, obviously. It's like I'm not gonna get into that, and it's nothing against the actors or even like the directors or anything like that. It's nothing against any of them. They have the right to make it, and everyone who's involved with the movie is incredibly talented, so I'm not at all saying anything bad against any of them. I just felt like it was just not, they could have made something else, you know what I mean? But anyways, that's fine. So excuse me, sorry. So I've seen a lot of clips on TikTok, which by the way, the songs are like amazing. So I know they're like, and I know that also like the vibe is kind of giving more of a zombies vibe than a Descendants vibe, because when I like the zombies movies too. So it's not a hate comment towards them either, but that's kind of like what it's giving. And that's just my personal opinion, just from what I've seen. But yeah, I wasn't gonna watch it. And I've seen a lot of TikTok clips and the songs, and I've seen a couple reaction videos because I wasn't gonna watch it, so I wasn't worried about spoiling it. And I have to say, I'm kind of intrigued. I kind of want to watch it. I know what I'm expecting going into it. My cousin Emma watched it, and I saw her opinions on her Snapchat story, and like I said, I've seen opinions everywhere, so I know what to expect based off of everyone else. And I know that everyone is incredibly talented. Everyone involved in the project is incredibly talented and everything, so it's not like it's gonna be like horrible, but it's just not gonna feel the same. And like I said, I didn't want to watch it without the OGs, but they make a nice mention to Cameron, and I think that would be like good. So yeah, I wanted to watch it, and I was gonna make a TikTok out of it, but then I was like, actually a YouTube video would probably be better. So, and like I said, it's literally 10:45 right now, as you can see. So it's literally 10:45 right now, and I last minute decided to do this video, so I hope that you guys enjoy. And yeah, let's react to Descendants 4 with me. And it's not a true reaction because I've seen a lot of stuff from it, but I haven't seen like the whole thing, so yeah. I know no one asked for this and no one cares, but I wanted to make it, I thought it'd be fun, so yeah. That's kind of perfect, that's right there. Okay, let's see, guys. Woohoo! Oh, I love that, Uma. I love Uma, guys. She gets the cover. That's great.
This is Oregon, the kingdom where all your daughter of the big bad sea witch Ursula and a pirate woman is to the Isle of the to the Isle of the Lost. That's where I grew up. You might know my name, Uma, daughter of the and a pirate queen. Not to be
What's my name? What's my name? So pretty much they said, damn, she really dethroned Fairy Godmother and everything. Buddies! I love that Brandy's in it because it's my mom's name. Just thought I would share, guys. I also love Brandy, but I just think it's fun that she's the same name as my mom and spelled the same and everything. And I just love that.
It's what Carlos would want. So don't do it for me. Do it in honor of him.
I'm fucking crying. This is so sad. I'm gonna be honest, this eats. So far, this is eating. Red, red, red. I don't want my life fooled by some queen. Look into my eyes and the fire in me. Burn it down. Red, 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 red.
But I should warn you, when you alter the fabric of time, there can be some unpredictable consequences.
I think I can make that.
I don't have to. I'm charming.
That's debatable.
That was funny too. This is so cute. This is so cute! Oh my god! It's so cute. They just mentioned Chad. They said that he's at college. And Charming's going to visit. So, that's good. That's one less plot hole. Loving It also slaps. At least so far, but also and then later it does too. Because I've seen part of that too. It eats. I love Rita Ora. She ate that up. The casting for this was so good. Like,
No, I wanted to speed read, not for my reading to speed. Hi, I gotta go catch my homework.
that's so cute. Anyways, the whole sword thing was like so weirdly edited. That was oddly edited. Like you couldn't really be able to tell what was going on, you know? The whole scene before that was so depressing though. Like it's so incredibly sad. The editing of the pocket watch thing was so weird too. Because she like grabs it and then it's flying in the air and then all of a sudden it's just I can't even just watch it. Hold on. Where did my remote go? Guys, I lost my remote. How can I make my point if you don't even know what the I'm talking about? Okay, maybe you don't get to know today, actually. I can't. Oh, there it is. You have to see this because this is just so. This was just weird.
So you really want to stop your mom?
Like,
Yeah, I do.
what was that editing?
I'm the next princess.
That was bad. Sorry. Not sorry.
Ooh, that's not safe. It's not safe at all.
The whole thing about that is so fucking funny. I'm sorry, we're watching that again. Sorry, we're going back. We have to see that again.
Yes, absolutely. Ooh, that's not safe. It's not safe at all. Ooh,
That's so funny. I'm sorry, that's actually really funny. Sometimes I make mistakes and sometimes I burn the cake part. Eats down. It eats so much. It eats. Also, I love Ruby Rose Turner as well. My name is Ruby. Sorry.
It's Jasmine and Aladdin. Carlos Gelatin. He's like a magnet.
she's so attractive. It's all fantastic because we're flying high together on a magic carpet ride.
Who the okayed that? Why did they Lego spin?
Okay. That's my dad. Oh.
That's funny. Sorry. This reminds me a lot of my year from Zombies. This is gonna be my year.
And a few more treats. They will be.
Crazy. That's crazy.
I'm not your everyday villain. I'm taking souls for living.
They kind of ate, actually. Wait, so is Maleficent and Hades not the... Oh. Oh, that roll was crazy. Wait, but Maleficent is the mistress of evil, right? And she was also the most scary... She was the scariest person from the Isle of the Lost. Well, and in general. Wait, so is she not... I'm confused. Hold on. Bro, she just ripped...
Listen, Squid Face. Give
8.
me cupcakes. I only wanted the feathers. You can have the rest.
Wait! That's too many.
What was that? You're right, Uli. You're looking a little pink.
And someone help her!
Yeah, someone should help her.
that was funny, sorry. What the f... Girl, how is that her fault? She warned you. Why are you chasing her? She tried to warn her. Bro, Hades and Maleficent are so cute. What the f... Bridget just said I tried to warn you. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, girl. Why did she almost just drown? Is she not a fucking octopus?
Maybe it was.
I'm trying.
That's debatable.
Oh my god, that's so fun. She said the same thing that she always says, like, even in adulthood. I love it. The editing in this is really weird. She just, like, did, like, the thing across the piano, which is, like, a very normal thing, but, like, she wasn't even at the piano yet. And then it just randomly cut to her doing it when she wasn't even, like, she was, like, walking up to it and then just cut to her doing it. And she wasn't even, like, there yet. It was just really weird. The editing in this is just odd.
You have some serious intimacy issues.
Okay, so she just said that she thinks that Ella's behind the prank as well because like it's the villains, like Ella is Bridget's only friend, so like she knows her and then she like knows her weaknesses and will be able to help stab her in the back or whatever and play the prank on her. And I kind of think I agree because the casting of the evil stepmother, Lady Tremaine, is actually really good because they had her in Descendants 2 and that looks really similar, so that's like really good. Like they did really good. Anyways, but that would make the most sense because otherwise why would she be mad about Ella being there? I mean, obviously I think that I'm sensing some betrayal because, well, maybe, I don't know, but she said you didn't care back then and she's like mad at her and like, you know, all this stuff, and she's like Cinderella wouldn't say anything to Chloe about what happened, and she was like, we're here to celebrate the future, not dwell on the past, blah blah blah. I feel like it makes sense. I feel like it makes sense that it could have been Ella. Just saying. That is very, 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 very sad, and my heart like broke. But I'm really surprised as to like why Chloe was so surprised. You know what I mean? She's like, that's really unfair. And I get it, for sure. Because it is unfair, of course. It's a very unfair treatment. But I'm just surprised as to why Chloe's surprised. Because, I mean, I know that a lot of people don't like to talk about their trauma very much, but you would think that they would want to talk a little bit about it, right? Because, like, you know, like, she would at least know that she was bad to her. You know what I mean? So she wouldn't be surprised by that kind of punishment. You know what I mean? I don't know. She just said, I don't get mad, I get even, and that part ate.
We burn her to a crisp. Yeah, let's burn her to a crisp. No, it should be worse, worse, worse than all of these. Need you to that point, which is so should be.
They literally suggested murder, and she's like, no, it has to be worse. I mean, like, I'm glad they didn't murder her, but what the f is worse than murder? Do you wanna know what I keep thinking about during this scene? She was dancing like that the entire, like, time with her headphones on, and, like, I was just thinking about how it's, like, dead silent while she's dancing at them because, like, they can't hear her music. This movie is actually so fucking sad. The fuck? So Bridget just said that troublemakers, so pretty much like villains, can't open the cookbooks. So how did the prank take place in the first place?
I'd rather be a goody-goody than a bad person. Thank you.
Bro, this reminds me so much of the Night Falls scene from Descendants 3. It's crazy business. Oh my god, and there's a literal night. This is like actually like Night Falls. This is crazy. My god. So my theory, by the way, was correct because I was like, wait, if troublemakers can't get into it, you know, and then they froze. I'm confused. This doesn't make any sense. Why was that guy so good at making barking noises and wolf howling noises? What does it make sense? It doesn't make sense.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I'm just so excited for my daughter to be here.
Well, nothing I say is gonna top that. So, have a great year, y'all.
It worked. Not that I didn't expect it to work, because I did expect it to work, but it worked. So, like, yay, you know? But then also, it makes me wonder who did the prank in the first place.
But any way you want can be dangerous, especially when you mess with the fabric of time. You didn't think that was the end of the story, did you?
Uma, no! Not more. The story does need to end. Oh, the original Descendants is coming up as a suggestion. I lost my remote again. I can't find it. No, where'd it go? Oh, I found it. It was on the floor. It fell. Anyways, I feel like the whole thing felt kind of rushed, I think I would say. And I say that because they spent, I feel like, a really long time setting up the backstories of the characters. And then the movie got started and, like, they were trying to, like, find it. If that makes sense, I just feel like it was, like, the whole thing was kind of like a backstory. And then it went in. But actually, it was pretty good, guys. What can I say? It's pretty good. I can't even hate it that much because it was really good. And maybe that's proof that I shouldn't judge a book by its cover. But it was pretty good, and I'm tired. So if I have some more things I want to say, because it's 12:36 currently.
I think I'm ready. Mocha latte. If she gets a cut, I want to cut too.
So if I have something more to add, I'll add it tomorrow because I'm eepy. It was good though. I will give it, I think, a 7 out of 10. It wasn't bad. But, like, I'm also taking it out of that, like, I'm not holding it to the previous movie's standards, if that makes sense. Just taking it out and just, like, I'm kind of considering it, like, its own movie, if that makes sense. Yeah. Ralphie's back. Right, Ralphie? Say, I'm back. Good morning. I just wanted to share just a few more thoughts on the movie last night. Pretty much I feel like the whole thing, like the whole ending and everything, like it was just all really rushed, which I did say. Just feel like it was very rushed. I feel like they spent so much time trying to build up the backstories that there wasn't really very much of the actual plot happening, which like is fine. It's just like kind of rushed, I feel like. I don't know why they didn't have Ursula. I feel like they could have just made her be Ursula instead of Liliana. Also, another thing that I didn't realize, the actress who played Liliana is Dara Renee from High School Musical, the musical of the series, and I absolutely love her. For some reason I didn't recognize her. I think it was just like the hair, I don't know, but once I saw her in like her natural hair, I was like, oh my god, I love her. So that's kind of crazy, but I love her, so that's really exciting. I just don't know why they didn't have her be Ursula, because I feel like they're always like avoiding Ursula, but that's fine. And I definitely think that Ella had a hand in the prank. Yeah, I think that's actually everything I wanted to say. So yeah, good morning pretty people. I'm adding on to my outro because I have some more thoughts. I have been on TikTok since I watched the movie, and I've gotten actual clips from the movie, which includes like comments from people talking about stuff from the movie, whereas before I just got like the songs, and a lot of people agree with me. So there's that. Hi Ralphie. Hi Ralphie. Hi buddy. Hi buddy. Hi. Anyways, yeah, so that's pretty cool. And I also feel like too, another reason why I think Ella was a part of it originally is because she was always saying like, you didn't care back then, you're with your prince. So I feel like she got ditched at Castle Coming, and then Ella was part of the prank and it was just like awful for her. But Charming just laughed, which is why she was like, not so funny now, am I? Yeah. I feel like also something I didn't remember that someone in the comments of one of the TikToks said, Morgie is not frozen. The guy that she wanted to keep watch, he's not frozen, so he could have. I think they're gonna make the 5th movie kind of like more in depth of everything, and a lot of like plot holes are gonna be like explained and like fixed. Hi buddy. Oh, buddy came in and popped the squat. He's laying right down, that's so sweet. But yeah, and I feel like too, because she kept saying the people here are fake and like two-faced. Some of these are stuff I thought about but forgot to mention, and some of these are credited to TikTok. Because people, like I said, a lot of people have the same opinions I have and they all agree with me. And every time she said something about, oh, we're gonna have friends or whatever, she would give weird looks, and then she asked Bridget if she wanted to go to Castle Coming, even though she hated Castle Coming. Right, buddy? And I don't know. And when like the Queen of Hearts was doing her whole thing, Cinderella was like, it was just a stupid prank, instead of being like, they just did a stupid prank or stuff like that. And she never really cared when Juliana bothered her. But when her only friend does it, you know? Hi Ralphie. Hi Ralphie. Hi buddy. I feel like it's just all makes a lot of sense. We were all geniuses for figuring it out. I think that's everything again, but yeah. Thank you for watching. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. I think that's it.